in a collapse or even a disaster in your area, there's certain things that people go for. In the grocery store, of course, food being one of them. Hopefully you're stockpiled. Hopefully you already have all the food. But there's certain items they totally overlook. Items that literally could save your life. And I compiled 11 of these items that you want to make sure you pick up now. Stockpile now. I'm even going to use the word hoard now. Get lots of these items now. So that way, if a disaster does happen, you are all set. Number one, coffee filters. Of course, used for making coffee, but so many other uses too. Very simply, you could filter out water, getting the debris and sediment out of water you need to be able to recycle to be able to drink. Or fire starters. It's amazing how well they work. But guess what? They're so inexpensive. You can get like mega bulk packs of these. I would do that and stockpile them. Number two, trash bags. Not just small bags, obviously, but the really heavy-duty, thick ones have so many uses. I mean, at the very least, you can help stop leaks coming into your home or be able to dispose of certain items if need be. Number three, duct tape. Duct tape's so important and so versatile. It has so many uses, including fire starter too. But using duct tape for any type of repair patches in your home, whatever you need it for, is incredible. Even on your foot, by the way, if you don't have any moleskin, which I always recommend, the duct tape can do well. Number four, lighters. Whenever I'm at Walmart, in the checkout lane, that's where you get it, by the way. If you get it at other parts of the store, it's more expensive. But in the checkout lane, they have this giant multi-pack. I think they're Bic lighters. It's like 5 or 6 in a pack for next to nothing. I have lots of different ways to start fires. I'm sure you do too. But lighters are great. You know, waterproof match is good, but lighters are so inexpensive, and I get tons and tons of them. Zip ties should be on your list too. Not necessarily the little tiny ones for like, zip tying like cables and stuff, but the really heavy duty ones can bind things together, including people trying to get in your home. Think about that. Having some really heavy duty zip ties will work well. Bars of soap. Now, people today tend to go for the liquid soap. We do too. It's great. And you can make your own soap too, by the way. It's not super hard, but it's kind of cumbersome. But in reality, why? If you just buy like the mega bulk packs of bars of soap, we like Zest personally. I don't know what you like, but get tons of it. And it's not just for keeping clean. You can actually shave it off to keep like deer out of your garden, etc. But bars of soap are indispensable. Gauze pads, specifically, always get 4x4 gauze pads. There's all kinds of sizes, there's like 2x2s and stuff. Those are almost worthless. The 4x4s, get them and get them in bulk. It is like the number one medical item that is used all the time, and I can't stress enough. Make sure you get tons and tons of gauze pads. Can openers, of course. We like our big crank ones. We have an electric can opener, but we have tons of military ones too. Can openers everywhere. Of course, this video is not about stockpiling food, but if you do stockpile food, canned food, which we do as well, having the can openers is going to be necessary, obviously, to be able to get into that can. Number 9, rechargeable flashlights. You could get battery-powered flashlights, but then you have to really store the batteries too. And a lot of people are like, well, how am I supposed to recharge it if we have a grid down? Even the smallest, simplest of solar generators will do that for you. It works so much better than trying to get the battery flashlights because the batteries only last so long. Sometimes the batteries corrode and mess up your flashlight, etc. I always go the rechargeables. Number 10, baby wipes. Baby wipes are amazing, because in a situation where maybe you don't have water coming into your home, hygiene is still important at the very least. You can give yourself a nice baby wipe bath. I like putting on Gold Bond powder after that. That's what we did in the military. You feel like $1 million. But obviously has lots of uses too, and they're actually relatively inexpensive. What we do is we go to Target, and Target once in a while will have a thing where if you buy like certain boxes of them, you'll get like $5 or $10 back in a gift card. We always do that. It works great. Number 11 is probably the most important, and unfortunately I think a lot of times it's the most overlooked, is getting tons and tons of over-the-counter medications. Now, I think people go with some of the basics like acetaminophen or ibuprofen, which do get those, obviously, but get antidiarrheals, antihistamines if need be. Think about all the things that you take regularly or have in your medicine cabinet and buy it in bulk. Giant bottles to be able to, help in any situation, medically speaking, when that time comes. Obviously, this list could be a lot longer, but I looked at those 11 things, like, for example, bonus, you could say toilet paper. It's really tough to stockpile lots of mega packs of toilet paper, though, isn't it? You might want to look at alternatives like newspaper or a mullein plant, which we have in our yard. They're great. But what would you add to the list? Because besides that 11 or 12, if you include toilet paper, there's lots of things that you should get that are not just food. People overlook it, And if you're out without these things, you are in big trouble. Put them in the comments below. I'd like to see it too. And maybe we'll make another video later and add on the items that you are thinking of as well. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.